Hi there. I recently purchased a GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition, and almost immediately I realized that the internal microphone just wasn't up to par. So I started doing research on external microphone options, and I realized that there was a lot of different videos with a lot of different microphones in a lot of different settings. And I wanted to kind of consolidate everything into one video with several different microphones with just a GoPro Hero 3 as opposed to various cameras that have various recording capabilities. So with me today I have a Zalman ZM-1. I've been using this microphone for quite a while as just an external gaming headset microphone since my headphones didn't have a built-in one. Then I have an Technica ATR 3350, an Olympus ME-15, an Olympus ME-51S, as well as a Sony ECM-DS70P with me here. And I will be plugging in each one individually with GoPro's accessory over here. This is a USB microphone and RCA jack plug that I got from GoPro themselves. Because these cords are relatively short, I also got just a regular headphone extension jack so that all of these different plugs will fit. So here we go. And by the way, what you're listening to right now is the GoPro's internal microphone. So let's see how that differs. I don't know if you got that, but basically if you have that cable plugged in and you don't have a microphone plugged in, there's no sound coming into the GoPro. So what you're listening to right now is the Zalman ZM-1. Like I said, handy microphone for gaming purposes because of its little clip, but it has a relatively long 20-foot cord that comes with it, which is okay, but definitely, a little bit bulky. So that's the Zalman. Now let's go to the Technica ATR 3350. Once I find the right plug here somewhere. Good Lord, there's a lot of plugs here. Okay, this guy here. One thing to note, this is the only microphone that is also battery powered. So it has this handy dandy on-off switch as well as an even larger cord. So even though it's the smallest head, it is the largest microphone overall because of all this extra fancy stuff. It's kind of interesting because all of these other ones don't necessarily need the same additional power that this one does, but it is what it is. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the Olympus ME-15. Now, the Olympus ME-15 actually has a plug for just one channel. So when I did a trial earlier, I realized that my voice is only being recorded, I believe, on the right side. I hope that that's certainly not the case because this is the smallest microphone by far overall, because it has a relatively small head, just like the Technica, but at the same time it doesn't have all that bulky stuff. I mean, this is the entire cord and everything. So if it is only one channel, then that's kind of a deal killer for me because I would prefer it for people to actually hear me on both channels if they're wearing headphones. So we'll see how it goes. Now onto the Olympus ME-51S. This is the Olympus ME-51S, and if you'll notice, it is actually a stereo microphone. So it matters in terms of positioning. With these other ones, I could be right in front of it, I could be a little bit at an angle. It won't really matter because they record everything in mono. But if you'll note here, this is the right side, this is the left side, and this is me kind of right on center. I will also note that I'm not really changing my tone of voice, how loud I am, so I'm speaking fairly evenly across the board in case you notice that one is louder than the other or something of that nature. So like I said, this is the Olympus ME-51S. And finally, this is, let me move over a little. This is the Sony ECM-DS70P. This is also a stereo microphone, and funny enough, when you look at both of these guys on like Amazon or something like that, they look fairly the same size just because you see them in their packaging. But you will note that this one is distinctly larger than the Olympus brand, if you care. I personally don't know if I do or not. I'm kind of on the fence right now. It will really have to be checked when I put it in its final resting place. So again, because it's stereo, this is how I sound on the right, this is how I sound on the left, and then this is me speaking right about the center point. So with these two especially, positioning really matters if you are going to record something like your voice, and you want to definitely make sure to be centered, otherwise you're gonna get weird effects like that. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video a bit and I didn't bore you to tears, and you can find all of these on Amazon or other favorite retailers of choice. Alright, enjoy.